For decades, he's been a major pillar in Ohio kart racing, supporting drivers, tracks, and pretty mumuch everyone. Now he's facing a tough health battle, and it's our turn to support him. I don't usually talk about kart racing anymore since I've left the scene, but for him, silence isn't an option. Good evening, everyone. I'm Russ Fritz. Tonight's episode hits close to home. We're talking with Martinville Raceway promoter Scarlett Strader about this Saturday's critical event, the Ron Chaffin Give Back. It's a chance for our entire racing family to support Ron, who's been a cornerstone of Ohio kart racing for decades, now facing a tough battle against a rare fast-acting leukemia. Scarlett, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So, what do we got going on this weekend, Scarlett?
So July 5th, we have the Ron Chaffin His Fight is Our Fight that the track is going to do for him. All proceeds from this race are going directly back to Ron to help him get groceries or get some medical care, his doctor's appointments, everything like that, any medical bills he may need help paying. That's what we're putting this event on for this weekend.
Yeah, Ron has been as like I said, just a pillar in this community for God knows how long. I mean, since way before I was ever racing. So, I mean, Jeezy Pete's, I can't imagine not doing something for Ron.
I agree. I
And
agree. And when we heard this, it was like, what can we do and what can we make an impact to help him right now? You know, everyone talks about a memorial race and we do something after the fact. Right now, we can prevent it and we can help right now. So why not help now instead of waiting till the end?
exactly, I agree. I just can't imagine what he and his family are going through. I mean, he recently lost his wife, and stuff like that. Not to get too personal, I don't want to put too much of his personal business out there, but obviously everybody in the racing community knew that that had happened over last year. So um, we just got to do whatever we can. And to be honest with you, I don't know how many people know it, but you've actually brought me back as your flagman.
Yes.
Things are switched around. What was it a few
I
years ago?
used to
You
work for you and now you work
Yeah,
for me.
that's all right. It doesn't bother me one bit. It's like kind of a relief, I know how tough the job can be, so
Yes.
believe me, I get it. Organizing events like this is never easy,
It's
and
not, but with the sponsors that we pulled in for this event to make it happen, it's beyond belief.
like I said, SG is going to do something. I'm trying to speak with my partners in SG because I'm not the sole owner of SG anymore. So I'm speaking with
Right.
them, and we will have something, and we'll probably announce that midweek sometime. So, hey,
Sounds good. We
my
appreciate that.
glasses
Hey,
finally arrived, so I
there
can see better
they
now.
are.
So I didn't actually pull up. I forgot all about it. I didn't pull up the classes and the sponsors that we have for this weekend.
I wrote it down so I can go down the list if you'd like.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
we want to try to pull in as many Carters as we can. I mean, I know there's been there's a little bit of drama going on, and we don't want that.
Correct.
Guys, Scar and I will do the best that we can on the flag stand, and we're not going to play any favorites. She knows that I won't play favorites. I never have, and when someone asks me to do that, I'll just leave. I'll leave peacefully, and she knows that. So, and I don't think she's going to either. Okay, she never has in the past working for me, so I don't see her doing that.
No, definitely not. So we'll start with the sponsors for this weekend's event, because I got to give credit where credit is due, and credit is due to these sponsors. So we have Studer and Sons Custom Machining, DNC Racing Engines, Midwest Race of Champions, Rush Repairs and Recovery, John Martin, TMB Exteriors, Christine Rowe with Overdrive Designs, Snyder's Floor Covering Outlet in Bettsville, Zort Racing and Sirius Auto, Phillips Fuel Cells, GNR Cart Parts, Bear Tomasevich, and Performance with Slack. Those are our sponsors that we have pulled in for this weekend that have gave us really awesome donations for raffles, and they put forth money for the classes.
That's awesome. It's tough to pull in sponsors. Thank you to all of those people. We really appreciate this. I don't have any words to actually thank you enough for helping Scarlett and helping Ron and I mean I didn't really organize any of this. I can't sit here and say we, but I say we as an entire team at the track. We appreciate it.
Yes.
But oh my goodness, I mean Bear, absolutely a huge supporter of anything karting. So awesome to see him on board. DNC, oh, what GR? That's
GR, yep.
Grasshopper Racing, right?
That's Grasshopper, yes.
That's
They're
what I thought.
GR Karting now, or GR Kart Parts is what they're
Okay.
going by now. Yep.
Okay,
But that
so
is formerly Grasshopper.
Man, oh man, this is awesome. I really really hope we can give you know so much to Ron. I'd love to be able to just wave a magic wand and give to Ron. I mean, I know he's supported me as a track promoter. He's supported you. He's supported
Yes.
Kit Henry. I mean, anybody that's ran a racetrack over these years, he's always done something.
Yes, 100%.
So
And Cridersville, too, I've got to give them credit. A lot of the sponsors that we did pull in were from down there, from the Cridersville area. And then they also have postponed their Stars and Stripes race that was supposed to be this same weekend to try and draw their go-karts to come up to this event for this event.
wow, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Cridersville Speedway. If you're seeing this, we appreciate that. You don't know how much we appreciate that. And Switching Grooves is going to donate you 200 to whatever you need. You can add it to a class, whatever you need. Um, I don't know who's getting what payout wise. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to look at it all. I was really busy at work today, so.
Yeah,
But
we can go through that list if you want real quick.
oh, absolutely, do what you got to do. I want to get this as much exposure as we can give it.
We can, and then Rusty, you and I will talk and see where we want to put that $200. If you guys want to
Hey,
split it between two classes or do another 200 somewhere.
I I don't have a big expectation on anything specific, so we'll get something figured out and
Okay.
help boost one of the the lower classes if
Yeah,
we need to. Then
for sure. So Clone 330 is $650 to win. Clone 360 is $650 to win. Clone 400 is $200 to win. Clone 390 is now as of today, we had an anonymous sponsor step up, is now $200 to win. Stock appearing is $300 to win. Junior 1 is $200 to win. Junior 3 is $300 to win. Rookie Red is $100 bonus. So what we mean by that is you guys will get the 80% payback plus the $100 on top of the 80% payback on the winner. Predator 350 is 150 to win.
So that bonus will be split between the top three,
Nope, the
or
bonus will go
just
to the winner.
all to the winner. Okay.
Yep.
I know some places do it differently, so I
I
just
like to
wanted
do it. I always go on the fence, but I think I'm going to give it to the winner tonight or for July
Saturday.
5th. Um, just to try and get some more kid cart or rookie red carts there. Kid carts are running. We got a trophy sponsor, so the top 5 will get trophies in that class.
That's
And then
awesome.
off the other 3 junior classes, my trophies showed up, so we have trophies plus their payout that they'll get.
Oh hell yeah, that's cool. I like that.
And all the adults will get the trophy checks.
Plus a sticker, right?
Plus a sticker, yes. Everybody gets a sticker.
I gotta have that sticker.
Yeah, that's the only thing that
So,
matters, I think. The
it's
trophy
like
check and the sticker. They don't care about the money.
something about those stickers, man.
And if you forget
I
one, they don't let you live it down.
I'll tell you, I one year I got away from putting money in envelopes, and I just started giving everybody their money as they came and signed out, instead of stuffing envelopes. And some of the people were upset about it. They were like, we actually put this with the pictures or stickers or whatever." Like, oh, okay. So we went back to it, but man, that was crazy. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
But
a
they
lot of
didn't get.
people like to collect them and like they'll write their winnings if it's not on there and they'll set it and collect it all year long and like see how much they won throughout the year. And I'm like, so I've always just done the envelopes now.
I guess I never got too deep into it like that while I was driving, so I was just out there having fun, to be honest with you. But
Sure.
I ain't. I used to let my rival get in my head, and that's what took me so long to start winning races. But oh man, it's crazy. I just can't believe it. But it's so expensive these days, and just like the medical bills that Ron's going to be facing, and
Yes.
um, just so everybody's aware, let them know what you let the drivers know this past weekend in the drivers meeting about the profit.
So everything with the profit that comes in the door. So all the raffle items. So the tickets are $5 a piece. All the raffles will be staged. And we'll pull the winners at drivers meeting. But every ticket sold, every $5 sold, that all goes back to Ron. Everything we bring in for the evening after payouts are done, everything's guaranteed first place. You guys will get your 80% payback, and anything left profit wise goes straight back to Ron. The track makes $0. I take home $0 this night. I
This
will not
is
make a penny.
this is strictly, her volunteering the track and everything. She's even eating the insurance costs this weekend
No, I
to.
have to take the insurance cost out, but
Oh,
the
okay.
rest of it, like once that bill's paid, the bills are paid,
Okay, okay.
everything
I
else
get
will go
that.
back. Yes. Oh gosh, no, I'm not eating at that insurance cost.
Hey, you could have left it like that, made it sound good though. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. I did that once. It's tough. I actually did do that once. I ate the entire insurance bill, man, and that was quite a bit. But
Yes.
who did we do that for? Oh, that was Sherry, when we did it for Sherry Fike.
Oh, okay.
Um, the first year that we held that race, I actually ate that insurance bill. And well, the first year we did it while I was in charge. I know Steven put one on before I took over.
Yes.
But man, the first year I did it, I ate that bill, and that was pretty hefty. So I completely understand having to take the bills out,
Hmm.
and man, it's crazy. But yes, after all the bills are paid, that's
It's
all
still,
that money
again,
goes back to Ron.
I'm hoping everything pans out and everything pays off and we are able to give Ron back a decent amount of money at the end of the day. Like I said, anything raffle item wise, all of that is going straight back to Ron. The plan is we should have a full number before the features where I will call everybody back up before the features take off and I will announce how much we are donating back to Ron right then and there so everybody knows the number that was handed to him.
So our corner worker actually sent or posted a question. Do we want him there early to help get things ready, or the same time as usual? I
Whatever you
don't.
want to do, Tony. If you guys want to come out early, come out early. It's going to be a little crazy, so we can use you wherever.
So moving to, and I hate to do this, but I feel that I need to. Guys, no matter what your beef may have been so far up to this point, with anybody at the racetrack or the, the management, anything, do not let that hold you back this weekend. Okay? Please do not. We're doing this for Ron. We're not doing this for anybody else or any other reason except Ron and what he's done for all of us over these years. So please, no matter what's been going on, don't let that stop you from coming to Martinville this weekend. Okay? I'm back on the flag stand, which I never thought you would ever ask me to come back. But
It took a lot of
and
guts. I'm not going to
and
lie. It took
I
me some encouraging to message you. I was worried.
I appreciate it. I really do. I miss being on the flag stand. I'm doing what I want to do now, and I don't have to make all the decisions. I just can go up there and flag races and go home. So,
Yes.
um, but I'm always here for advice. I'm always here to help, and I'm a team player. That's the way it's going to be. And anybody doesn't want to be a team player, well, they can leave.
Yes.
But yes, it's great that we're doing this weekend. It's going to be super fun. I really hope that Ron gets a chance to make it. And
He
I
has been coming out to the races. He wears a mask when he does come. So we
I
just,
know it's
everyone gives him the space usually. He tries to stay in
yes,
his area and not bother him too much. So we'll try and keep people away from him as much as possible.
which Ron usually did that anyways, but
Yes.
especially now with the health issues and stuff, he really needs to have his privacy.
Yes.
So we all want to try to give that to him while he's at the track and show our support. I'm sure he doesn't have an issue coming up saying hi, thank you. We love you, Ron. We do. We all. I love Ron. Ron's awesome. I mean, I'm not afraid to sit here and say that. And just show your support quickly and let him have his peace. So I'm excited to see James and the whole family. I haven't seen them in quite a while, so it's pretty cool. They used to come every single week, and Rachel and her husband Jim, James' dad, they were actually the first responders for me. So,
Yep.
um, and I know they do that for you when they're there, when they do come there. So
Yes.
it's awesome to have people. That's what I mean. It wasn't just Ron; it's that whole entire group. They give back to the racers in one way or another, and for us to be able to give back to them, it's great to be a part of this. So thank you for letting me be a part of this.
Thank you for joining us this year. We appreciate it.
Tony. Tony's
We'll see.
silly.
I'll see what I can do, Tony. If we can get another corner worker for you, I would. It would be a blessing. So we'll see what we can come up with. Hopefully somebody will step up and help us out.
Hey, James. James said he's excited to see us too. Yeah, I do see James at the local racetracks, sprint car tracks once in a while. So hopefully he'll be in a cart. I'd love to see him back in a cart for this, especially
He
since
oh
it's
yeah. He's gonna race. I've seen
so.
his entries. Oh boy. He's trying
You
to
know,
run everything.
oh, he's trying to run everything. Oh man,
That's what it feels like.
gosh, it's
Oh,
so. Remember the days when we had to make him choose a junior class, and now he's run all the adult classes.
yes.
Like, oh my goodness, it's amazing to see.
How much
Yeah, it
they've grown?
just shows our age.
No.
We're aging
Uh
ourselves. We gotta quit talking about that.
one thing that we didn't touch base on is that we're running heat race format. Um
Two heat.
2 heats. So it'll be
Okay,
hot laps, 5 laps for hot laps, 2 heat races, and then our feature. Features and hot lap or heat races will stay the same amount of laps we've been doing. Because it
so
is also a
normal
points night.
normal format.
Yes.
and just basically money to win. So that's, hey, there's
Correct.
nothing wrong with that. To be honest with you, I prefer that format. The qualifying
It's
format can,
easier. It's for me. It's easier. I understand it better. Sorry, I have a cat falling into my chicken coop. Um. So
well, when you're
yeah,
not
it's
running electronic scoring, it is so hard to do qualifying. You just can't really do it.
correct.
I mean, because then you could get indiscrepancies or accused of indiscrepancies in the stopwatch and stuff like that. It's just not worth it.
Yes. No. No. It's not. And I.
So
I mean, some people like qualifying. Most of our locals that are around here, they like heat racing. Not all of them. I'm gonna say majority of them prefer the heat racing over the qualifying. And I have no clue how to run a qualifying event show, anyways. So
no, that's really, you just need the people that are
we're
trained in that. Then that's mainly the electronic guys. So and I haven't ever ran one either, so I couldn't tell you how to do that.
Yeah, so we'll
You
just
know,
stick with normal heat races feature, the way racing was was made and how it's supposed to be. We're not doing NASCAR.
one thing that we may possibly do that I didn't mention is, if necessary, we will put time limits on each race. So
Yes, yes.
if we haven't reached our amount of laps in a certain amount of time, we're just going to go ahead and white flag, checker flag.
Which hot lap or with heat races we do 3 minutes and features we give them five.
And on a normal, slower night, we try to let them get their laps in.
Yes. But if
It's
it
part
gets
of
too
racing.
crazy, we will have a timer on and we'll do the 3 minutes and 5 minutes. I feel that's more than fair. It should not take them any longer than that.
So will there be time limits
He's a
on people
ladybug.
making it onto the track off of the grid and any work that may need to be done to their carts?
No, you cannot work on your go kart on the track.
Like, I mean, like
Um,
if they get in a crash or get a flat tire, can they change the tire real quick, or are they done?
they're done.
Okay, okay. I
Um,
just wanted to get that out there so everybody knows that
yes.
because I used to give them 90 seconds. So,
As
and
far as um getting onto the track, they have 2 laps. That rule is still in play. Is 2 laps. As soon as the first go karts hit the racetrack. Why do I have balloons flying above me?
no idea. I just saw that.
So yes, you'll get 2 laps if you're not at the grid. We will try to work with everybody. The lineups will be posted, or running order, not lineups. Running order will get posted Thursday night is my goal, so I should have an idea with everybody's pre-entries. Um, right now, I can tell you it's going to be extremely, extremely hard to make it work the way it was intended to work
It
because
always is.
my adult clone racers, which is great, running multiple clone classes, great, but then I get the couple that are running 2 clone classes and a stock appearing, or 2 clone classes and a predator, and I'm like, those are usually my fill-in classes. So I do have a lot I
So,
have to look and figure out to make sure. I do know for sure 330 and 360 will definitely be spread, one at the beginning, one at the end.
so
Um,
so are you taking pre-entries or are you just asking people to let you know?
we are taking pre-entries. There's a
Okay.
pre-entry form on the Martinville page. I've been trying to pin it all day and it keeps saying sorry, there's an error. So you got to
Stupid
scroll
thing.
down a little bit to find the pre-entry, but it is on there. I'll reshare it so people can find it if they want to. We're at like 42 pre-entries last time I looked.
I've noticed too, if you're trying to do it through mobile, it's very hard to get it to work. If you do it on your computer, it should be pretty simple and it should stick.
Okay.
So I did notice that with switching grooves when I was trying to post or pin the Brandon Spitholler video. So I was trying to do it through mobile and it just wouldn't take. So it's ridiculous, but whatever.
At least they give us more than one pin now.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? And it's crazy how that's evolved too. But oh, I'm not even gonna get into that because yeah, whatever. They've made it more confusing than an Apple iPhone operating system. I don't know how you iPhoners do it.
I love mine.
I'll stick with my Samsung. But man, oh man, this is going to
Um,
be exciting.
It is, and gates do open at 2 o'clock this weekend instead of 3. We're going to open them an hour early. That way people can come in. Oh, and the reserve parking that we have out there, $20 for this race only. All the parking money that comes in also goes back to Chaffin.
And that's $20 for people that don't have a
Correct.
season pass.
Yes. Yep, that do not have a
So
season
just
spot. They can pay me $20. I'll save them a spot, and that all will go back to Ron as well.
I just don't want the season pass parking pass holders to get upset at you there.
No, and some of them reached out, and I'm like, oh, I should have clarified. Their spots are still valid, so I'm glad you brought that up. Yes, their spots are still their spots, and nobody can take their spots. If they're not going to be here, it would be nice if they let us know so we can get it.
I was just gonna say that, but
get those spots filled.
Back to the running order real quick. Mm-hmm. So you're gonna do your best to try to make it work with the pre-entries that you're getting, but what about anybody that comes to you and enters the day of the race at the track? Are you going to worry about that, or say that's on you? I'm sorry, you should have pre-entered, or I mean, not to be mean about it, but you can only do so much.
So what I've been doing is I will post my running order, and usually I don't have pre-entries. So typically I'll post my running order, and this is what it is, and it doesn't change. The reason for the pre-entries was so that I can see, okay, I've got this guy running 4 classes. Okay, let's try and give room here, and we'll try and give room here. So once it's posted on Thursday, if you didn't pre-enter and say you're running stock appearing and backyard cart, because we're going to bring the Idiot Series guys in. They have messaged me. I've got 1 pre-entered so far. If they bring me 4 carts, they're allowed to run. But if they're running those 2 classes and I already have my lineup figured out, you guys are going to have to figure out how to make it work for you. I understand people want to run 3, 4, 5 classes, but I only have 11 classes to work with. So when lineup is posted on Thursday, that is the running order we are going with moving forward. So you're going to have to figure out how to make it work for you once it's posted.
So I wanted to get that out there too, because I know it's so tough to try to jumble classes around. And, you know, on a regular night, I mean, when Ashley was with me, she would do her best. When you were with me, you do your best to try to make them work. And I just let you guys do what you had to do. So I get it. So I want to make sure we had that out there too.
Yes. And I like to do it that way. So when people come to the track, they already have they thought of their game plan. They know how they're going to attack it. If they plan on running these 2 clone classes or this clone and this predator, they already know, okay, this is what I need to do, what I need to see, how I need to attack it.
Yeah. And that's what they can expect.
Yes.
You know, and if a class drops out, then, you know, obviously we'll let everybody know, but I don't see that happening.
There shouldn't be any dropouts unless any of the kid classes don't come, which is where a little bit of the hesitation is, because we only have 1 kid cart right now. And again, this is all pre-entry, so I can't state we're only going to have 1 kid cart by no means. I feel all the classes will fill up, but I'm not going to say there's going to be 2 heat races of Junior 3 or 2 heat races of Rookie Red. There's probably only going to be 1. They can judge off clones. Clone 360, I can already pretty much guarantee we're going to have 2 to 3 heat races of those. So that will buy some time.
That was always nice having, you know, a few heat races of 1 class. So
yes.
Another question to get out there: will there be any type of pre-race drivers meeting video on like Thursday or Friday?
Yes, I will post one on Friday.
Okay.
I know Friday is the 4th of July. People have plans, so I'll try to do it earlier in the day. That way people have plenty of time to watch it. And then Saturday, of course, I'm probably not going to answer my phone as much as I probably should. So you guys will want to make sure you go watch the pre-race video. Make sure you kind of know what's going on. Pass it along. Tell your friends, hey, gates are at 2. Hey, if you don't have reserved parking, you need to park over in this area. And I show all that throughout the videos.
So for Saturday, guys, please try to refer to the rules in the video that she's going to post. It is very, very tough to answer your phone on Saturday morning before a big race like this. So please give her a break. I mean, you can text me and I'll answer any questions if I can answer them. If not, I'll get an answer for you. So I'm not gonna give out my phone number though.
I think it's still on Google.
Well, it's probably under my business still, but that's fine. I don't care. Most of them already have it, I think. Unblock me so I can watch it. Oh yeah,
I can do that, people.
yeah. He was being a
Well,
you know
that's
what?
that's long past. I'll
Yeah,
fix it when
long
we get off.
a couple years ago. Yeah, so it's just one of the things you don't think about. I got people blocked that I should unblock, but
I think I just unblocked you last year, Rusty. So
no, I don't think you ever had me blocked. We just weren't friends
no, that could have been too.
because I handed over the original page.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Well, and I know so many people were like, well, "Quit being a jerk and give her the page." I said, "I can't. Facebook won't let me." When the new page got made, Facebook put a hold on trying. I tried to merge them for you, and then it wouldn't let me do that. Then I tried to pass it over to a new owner, and it wouldn't even let me do that. I had
Yeah.
to wait, and I had to put in a request, and the request took almost a damn year.
It took
It
forever.
was ridiculous, and it happened with me when I got the original Martinville page from Steven, and I made one when I couldn't get the original one because he couldn't hand it over to me. It took me a whole season just to be able to get. So I got Martinville Raceway 2018 is still out there floating around somewhere. I don't even know where the hell it's at anymore. But I might have took it down. I don't know. But man, oh man, it's crazy. But yeah, I don't have anything on Martinville Raceway pages anymore. So I can't do nothing with them. No.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Uh, I think we've covered. Well, I've covered everything I need to cover.
I
Anything we
think
missed?
I don't think so. I mean, just we'll do a quick recap that it's hot lap heat races features. If there is a beam, if there is a B main needed, um, so 12 go karts will start the field. That's it. That's all we allow on the track is 12. Um, so with that being said, if there are B mains that need to be ran, we will take X amount out of this B main. And if we have to run 2 B mains, we'll take X amount of this one, X amount of this one, and you guys will start tail of the A. I don't do the pay B main, don't transfer. I no. If there's 10 in this one and 10 in this one, I'll take 2 and 2, let's just say, and that'll be our field of 12. You know, we'll lock in X amount and we'll know that the day of and let everybody know at the drivers' meeting how many we're locking in. And if
And yeah,
there's a tie within points, of course, it always goes back to pill draw. And I'll go through in the video all the rules and what we expect and anticipate and how we're going to run everything too.
but uh, before we get off of here, though, I want to give my uh, sincere thank you to Ron and his family for every single thing that they've done for the entire karting community here in Ohio and throughout the country. I'm sure there's people out there in California that know Ron. So I want to thank them for everything they've done for this sport. We greatly appreciate it, and we are very, very proud to be able to do what we're doing for you.
Yes, yes. And, you know, this little bit of gratitude, I hope goes a long way for them. And I hope that they are able to get some relief off of this race and know we're all supporting him. And this is our thank you for everything you've done for us.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better. So, oh, well, I think we're going to wrap it up, and I will let you out of here
Okay.
and let everybody know what to expect from Switching Grooves for the rest of the week.
All right. Sounds good.
Thanks for joining us, Scarlett.
Thanks, Rusty.
Whoops, wrong person. So that was Scarlett Strader from Martinville Raceway, letting us know what we can expect for Ron Chaffin's Give Back race this Saturday, July 5th. Remember, gates open at 2, and racing will start right after hot laps, and the driver's meeting usually takes place about 5 o'clock. So with hot laps to follow shortly after the driver's meeting. So we'll get that race in. We'll have some fun this weekend. And what you can expect from Switching Grooves this week? Well, tomorrow Nathan has a NASCAR in-race bracket challenge video he would like to do. And I'll have some coverage of Pennsylvania Sprint Speed Week going on. Danny Dietrich already won the first one. Can he win it again? He took home the Ohio Speed Week title. Can he do it in Pennsylvania and become only the third driver in history to bring home both titles? All coming up this week on Switching Grooves. Until next time, guys, I'm Russ Fritz saying race hard, stay safe, and we'll see you there. Good night.